One thing about it, we love a set that's brand new. Let's get into this full set. Hello lovelies and welcome back to another 9 Lux Nails video. Today we're getting right into this full set application. I am starting with applying my light blue color from DND on just 2 of the fingers. I am going to create an ombre. So to do this, instead of using a colored acrylic, I'm just going in with the gel polish and I will ombre with my acrylic right on top of that. This is a technique that I have used over and over again. As you know, I have gotten away from using the colored acrylics, so I just like to apply the gel polish underneath, and then we will encapsulate that after we do the ombre. So I'm going in now with a small bead of my Mia's Secret Cover Nude blush, and I'm just going to fan her out and get the desired ombre that I'm looking for. So if you have struggles with doing acrylic ombres, this is a quick and easy tip for you, just if you're on a time crunch and you just don't want to deal with colored acrylic. That's just really my preference. I don't keep or house colored acrylic anymore, so anytime I want to throw an ombre on a set, we're just going to polish that tip, get her cured in the light, and then go straight in and ombre the set. Now after I get my desired ombre, I'm then going to use the same acrylic and go ahead and do my acrylic application to the remaining 3 fingers on this hand. I did do 2 ombres on this hand and 1 on the opposite. So when it comes to doing a freestyle, I do like to mix around, move the motion of the set a little bit, and just have something different for my clients to look at. So on this hand, I have 3 solid nails and 2 ombre, and again on the other hand, only 1 ombre, and we're going to get right into the freestyle. One thing I do want to point out is I'm really growing to love the no curve straight out tips. Like, I do love my natural half moon tips. They are my heart, but I'm growing to love the straight out tips. As you can see, I have them on myself, and just wearing them compared to the other ones, I know my nails appear very long as well as my clients' nails, but these tips actually make them feel like they aren't in the way as much as the natural nails because they have a natural curve to them. So I don't know, these nail tips really growing on me personally. But I'm not going to talk through the full acrylic application process. I'm going to zip it and let you guys enjoy this work. And now that those nails are done, I do like to let my ombre sit, and I did notice that once it's set, I can see just a little bit of demarcation. So instead of encapsulating and getting my apex with clear, I'm going to go in and just build up that nude polish a little more, because I want that ombre to be a little longer and a little stronger, if that makes sense. I did see that little gap, and now I have covered right over her, so I'm just going to get that to my liking, and then we'll go ahead and encapsulate these blue ombre nails. And I have encapsulated them. I went ahead and buffed, filed, and shaped them off camera. You already know, underneath my Frenchies, I'm going to apply my Kiara Sky No White top coat just to get a smoother line. So now I'm just going in with a white Frenchie using my Beetles brand white, and I'm going to do this same design on 2 of the fingers. So 2 fingers will be the same. I'm going to do this Frenchie, and then we'll come back and add details. Now for this layer in the design, I did take the blue that I'm using and I just mixed it with a little bit of white to get a lighter blue, and I'm just going to go in and create a plaid pattern. This is giving the effect of a picnic blanket, so I'm going to go in with the lighter blue and just create horizontal and vertical lines as straight as I can get them, and then I will go in where the lines intersect and apply the blue that I used for the ombre. So that will be my darkest color. Anytime you do a plaid and you want to get that crossover effect without having to overdo it with that certain polish, if that makes sense, I'll just played with my mind a little bit and said, let's put light blue as the base, and to build it up and give that crossover effect, I'm going to go in with that blue. So I just did that as a last minute resort, because I'm always working with the time of my other clients. I do normally have pretty packed days, so for this set it is a longer set, and I still wanted to give that grand effect without running over and exceeding my time. So as you can see, after I've applied my blue lines on both of the white Frenchies, now I'm going in with just a very small amount of the main blue that I used, and I'm just going to create little boxes to give that overlap transition effect. And I love how it turned out. I'm going to try it with different colors. I definitely can see this with a peach and an orange, with a lavender and purple. So I'm going to continue using this design on different sets for my clients. And even if you want to just change the shape and still do this on any design, so that's a part of being a freestyle artist, and always keeping your head packed with creativity, because because you do something one time does not mean you cannot use that style again. Just use it in a different way. So I could even see myself doing this design on a flame. Like, I haven't did a flame design in a minute. I might run that one to the ground. Okay, because now we're getting somewhere. So let me finish these little boxes. I'm not using a lot of polish at all, just a little bit on the tip of my brush, and I'm moving it around so that it does not spread. But as you can see, it's just giving that little box. So I'm going to finish this up, get that cured, and we'll continue with this freestyle. And now that that is cured, I'm going in with my matte top coat, and I'm going to only apply this on the portion where I made the plaid picnic blanket. So I did want that to be matte and the top portion to be gloss, just to give a little transition and effect and movement to the set. And then I'm going to go in and add some 3D ladybugs. So for the ladybugs, I'm just going in with my favorite Beetles brand red polish. Any red would do. Ladybugs come in different colors. You could even use orange, maybe even a mustardy yellow. I've seen ladybugs in all different colors. So I'm just going in with the classic red because I knew it would pop and transition on this plaid design. So I'm just creating nice size circles where I know I can get the details, and I'm kind of doing them in a staggered motion so that they're not all uniform. I wanted it to look like the ladybugs are having a picnic of their own or joining a picnic, or she wanted a spring set, and this is what I thought of. So step into the mind of a freestyle artist. Now, after I cured the red, I'm just going in with a very small amount of black. I'm going to do the line straight down the back and just add the details of the ladybug. So a line straight down the back, a few dots here and there, give her a couple of legs, and you have a ladybug. Also, don't forget at the end you will see me apply the little eyes. The eyes, white dots, actually add that extra touch and dimension to them. So I did add the legs, the head, and everything, and then went back and added just two little dots to create the eyeball. So even if you did the body, the line, the dots, head, you don't necessarily have to do the legs, because I did see one that I didn't do the legs on, and I was like, okay, I could have stopped there, but with me doing extra details, I just continued to go through and add legs to every ladybug. So do it at your discretion, but I do like to add all the extra details, just giving you guys options. And as you can see, I'm making sure my ladybugs look like they're going all different directions. So some of them are crawling to the top, the left, and the right, just keeping a little movement to the set. And as cute as they already are, here is the little white dots that I'm applying for the eyeballs. I think it just helped pop this set out a little bit more. I really like how the eyes helped the ladybugs look realistic. After curing the eye drops, I'm going in with my Beetles brand Squeeze Rhinestone Gel, and I'm just going to put a big circular glob over the entire ladybug, mostly over just the body of the ladybug, but if I get it on the little head, that's fine, but I wanted to just solely do the body and allow it to be 3D. And after all the ladybugs are cured, I did go ahead and use my yellow gel polish and just put some clear acrylic into the gel polish to create the 3D effect. And this is how I'm going to create some yellow 3D flowers. I think this added another color pop to this set, and I really love how those flowers turned out. So again, I just used some gel polish and applied a little bit of clear acrylic in it until I got the consistency that I love. If you all remember my 3D the 3D dots that I did on the purple, pink, and blue set that went totally viral, that is that same technique. So sometimes I like to just pull out different techniques and still use them in a different way, and I thought this would be so cool to try to get some flowers out of, and it served its purpose. So I'm just going to put a little bit of piece of half a flower on each finger, and we're almost done with this set. So now that I'm done with the flowers, I'm going in with my Extreme Diamond Gel, and no junk nail on this set today. I'm just going to do a classic full bling finger. So I just left that footage in for you guys to enjoy. Again, I'm using my Crystal AB rhinestones that I get from Amazon. I will have them linked below. I love using these stones because no matter what color is in my set, the rhinestones reflect that color the most, and it just enhances any set. So I'm just going to scatter on some larger charms, and then I move in with my smaller and medium charms just to fill it in. So enjoy this full bling finger, and we're almost done. I'm also going to add rhinestones just to the center of the flower because I love adding that extra touch, and we'll be almost complete with this set. And here is the finished set. I just top coated that ombre finger and added a few little stones to it, and it turned out so super cute. It's definitely giving spring, and the assignment was understood. If you want to see more of my spring sets, you already know to follow my socials.